Looking at the front, we got all new mirror brackets. The ones in the back are powder coated black. The ones up front, stainless steel. All the lighting is LED lighting. Got light bars there, and all the side lightings as well are also LED. Makes for a nice, clean, bright light at night. Up top, you can see right here is Togo. Is the Wi-Fi. It's built in, so you can have Wi-Fi in the bus. On the front bumper, we got a propeller that came off a real airplane. I flew this plane in college, and they were getting rid of it, so I took it over. Coming around the side, we've got this locker. This is kind of where I store some extra fluids for antifreeze and some tools, a little extra diesel just in case for anything. It all locks up, super secure. And over here we got the 12 volts for the bus. That'll start the bus. It is separate from all the lights inside, so you can't drain this one and not be able to start the truck or the bus. The next compartment over here, this is for the actual bus for all the 12 volt lighting inside. And it's just two marine cycle 12 volt batteries. And we built this custom bracket down here. This whole piece will slide out. You take that bolt out, and two trays for the batteries. Close this up. Right up top, this is our shore power. It's 50 amp, 220. And this is for when you're at the RV park. You don't have to run the generator. You plug right on in. And down below, when you're not hooked up to shore power, we got the generator. Generator has got a hydraulic lever that keeps the door wide open, so that if you're working on it or changing the oil or anything, you can get to it without the door being in the way. And this is your access panel. It pops off, comes down. A fuel shut-off valve back there if you really need to shut off the fuel to it. And up underneath. So all it is it's sitting on a metal frame that's bolted in and welded right here. So the whole casing is kind of out there. Next compartment, we've got the propane, and that runs the hot water heater in the inside. We got the propane is the same as the ones that have a gas grill you could buy from a Home Depot or Lowe's. So it's kind of everywhere where you need it. And all of that is locked up. Oh, and also got this custom bracket secure so it doesn't move while we're driving. Up top here, we've got the fan vent to help suck out any moisture. And it's the one that's up here on the left. And the one on the right is the gray water and black water vents. Kind of can see up in there. And right here we have our filler for the water holding tank. There's the vent for the water holding tank as well. And then if you want to hook up to shore water and not use the water from your holding tank, you can plug in any kind of freshwater hose and it'll pressurize the system right up. That way you don't have to waste your water. And down below, you got the exhaust, and you can kind of see where the gray water and black water tank is separated. So the front half is all gray, and the back half is all black water. And they're separated by a divider inside, but it's one big tank. Okay, here I am at the back of the bus. Gonna show you underneath. So right here I have my black and gray water tank. They are separated, but it's one gigantic tank. The gray water is up on the front, leads out this tube, and then reaches up to where the black water comes out. You got two lift nozzles like you would for a normal RV. All right, in the center is the water, fresh water holding tank. It's 115 gallons, I believe, of fresh water. Over to the right is an exterior storage locker, and I'll come around to the side for that. This exterior locker is pretty big. You can get a collapsible table in it. All right, coming to here, this is the vent for the refrigerator. We have a all brand new mirror brackets on the bus. The old ones that are really rusted, and we took them off and built some new ones and bought some new ones. Pointing out the rims, they're all new tires and wheels, less than a year old. A lot of rubber left on them. Good shape. Definitely feel safe taking your family down the road with those. Coming up here, we've got the diesel tank for the bus. And I have a lock on it. There's a bus right there. The diesel, I put a lock on it. That door wasn't there when I bought it, but I wanted to have security on the gas just because I had it parked somewhere and I left it and no one could siphon it out. Coming up to here, this is the gas tank for the generator. This gas cap actually has a lock on it, so you can lock this cap as well. This vent right here, there's one up top and one low. That is for the refrigerator, and it helps circulate the air back behind the fridge and keep all the hot air out from inside and pushing it towards the outside. Coming back to the back locker, this is a pretty big locker. As you can see, it actually is built out up and underneath the framework, and that was so that we could get a foldable table in there and then also get a bunch of stuff. This is a little bit of a mess apparently, but I'll show you the inside. This folds down and there's tons of storage. Close this up, and again, everything has locks to it. And all these bolts are stainless, so you shouldn't have any rust coming from them. Paid a little extra for that, but it was worth it. Coming around the side, I currently have a vacuum in there, but so looking at the back, we've got the fold down stairs, which comes off right here. This slips down, this tucks away up under there. Then on these two compartments, all lockable. This is where I have my hoses for emptying out the gray and black water tank. This actually will lock into place and stay up, and just a quick lift, it comes down. Other side is another one just as similar, and it's got the same lock. Pull this out and it locks into place. I got a raft there for fun stuff, hanging off. And then when you get driving, you flip this back up, pull this out, stretches out, and you got a trailer hitch for towing anything you need to. Alright, you come into the side locker that we've got. As you can tell, it goes all the way up and under there and bends up and underneath the frame rail, so you can get a foldable table. All locks. Two locking mechanism handles. A little bit of a mess, but as you can see, it goes really deep back there for extra outdoor storage. And easy to latch up. Alright, we're gonna do a quick walk around. Just a sort of fast pace. And we'll go inside. Check it out. Alright, so now we're gonna go check out inside. First things first, when you first come in here, you see the curly maple trim pieces with a solid surface. You got a little bit of an entry light. Turn this switch on, and at night it shows a little bit brighter. It just kind of shows some light. And also up there, that same light switch to bring some lighting inside. The cockpit is nothing too special. I kind of wanted to leave it as original as possible to kind of keep that school bus feel. Still got the slide door action that they've got from the old school buses. First cabinet we got here. This is mostly a trunk drawer storage, but you can get a lot in there. Got all my important paperwork's in there, and then some extra parts if I ever need it on the road. I got an extra filters and what have you for the generator. This switch right here is actually the power on switch for the Wi-Fi. So if you didn't want to run it all the time, you can turn it off, and that's off of a 12-volt battery. So it could be on at all times. That way, if you turn off the generator or something else, the Wi-Fi never kind of kicks off. Coming up right here, we got the Onan Cummins generator starter box. Currently right now, I'm pulling a lot of draws and I have no charge going to it, so we got 11.6. But the hour meters, this is from brand new. 331.7 hours is total on the generator. And up here, this is all 12-volt stuff. You got a cigarette lighter, and then two USB. One's 5 volts, 1 amp, and 5 volts, 2.1 amps on this. While we're here, this is the TV, and I built it so it looks like it's just standing there, but truly, both the TVs that I have in here, they're wall mounted and they're secure, so they're not going anywhere. With that cabinet under there, there's a little LED light under there, and kind of throw all the fun games that we have when we're out camping. There's actually a heater vent that comes off the bus, and we stopped it right there. It did go a little bit farther, but we ended up just putting it there and have it vent out there. Coming back over here, looking at the couch entryway. This is an IKEA couch. It was a lot shorter and definitely didn't have all the nice wood and trim pieces. We definitely beefed it up. So this is kind of indestructible. We got stainless steel here and just kind of nice little trim pieces. As you can see down there, we've got these latches, and this actually pulls out to be a queen size bed, and it's really quick. Pulls up. I gotta move that forward. And I'll demonstrate that here in a minute. All right, so looking back towards the couch, these were from IKEA, and we rebuilt them with actual plywood to make it a lot sturdier, and put in this stainless steel trim pieces to make it super strong and durable. And if you look down here, we've got these little latches to kind of keep this piece in place. And this actually slides out and pops up into place. And I'll step back so you can see. And you got queen size bed. And along with that, put this here, and this flips up and into storage for pillows and blankets and stuff. And this just flips back in, just lift up here, down it goes, all with one hand. I'm sorry, I'm pretty close. Trying to do this by myself. Kind of leading into the dining room kitchen area. This dining room table actually folds down and it goes flush with the wall, so you can actually get a cot from that side of the wall to over there. And just how that works is you pull that one pin, that piece of wood slides down and folds up, and the whole table comes down. And working our way from this side, we've got a 110 and 12 volt behind the trash can. A 12 volt fuse panel is in here. And our 110 circuit panel is there. Super simple to work and use. For our lighting system, we've got these individual lighting switches, and they work individually. So you got your top one will work your top rail, middle one's your bottom, and your floor, and then also your kitchen. Which leads us into the kitchen. We got one super deep stainless steel sink. It goes in pretty deep. Our cabinets above, we've got these actuated hydraulic levers. Pops up, stays open. Super easy. They stay closed while you're driving as well. Same with this one. Our drawers got soft close, so if you look, they actually will stay pushed in. And come out. Soft close. Our bottom ones, we've got magnets. And I got some more cooking utensil stuff down there. More over here. That definitely was not supposed to be over there. But over here is a little bit of the electronics. We got the transfer switch, automatic transfer switch, right up above and the back side of the fuse. Then bring some more light over here. So working our way from the dining room, kitchen, into the fridge and pantry. This is an Atwood RV refrigerator. It is pretty big for how small it is. Decent size freezer. In here we got our pantry. And it's pretty bare right now, but you got 2 levels. That shelf can be adjustable. You can bring it higher or lower. Got our microwave above, some storage up above both of them. And then with these drawers, they're all soft closed as well. And the bottom one's pretty deep. And they all stop before reaching the door over here. And leading over here into this little doorway, that's the start of the bathroom. And kind of getting up close, you can see that this is all curly maple with stainless steel finishing to kind of protect these edges from high trafficked area. It'll keep the nicks and knocks out of the wood. We'll move into here. Here's the back bedroom. But first, check out the bathroom. Got a little door stopper up top so that your door does not hit the other side. It also makes as if a barrier from separating the rooms. You can leave that door open and it blocks off the other side. But coming into the bathroom, first you can see that the toilet is up on a step. It is a Dometic RV toilet, a wide bowl. We've got the Excel instant hot water heater, and that's ran off the propane. And down below we have a propane and CO detector for any bad gases. The light switch is over there to the right. Over here to the left, this is our water pump. So if we are not hooked up to shore water, we turn this pump on and it'll start kicking out water. Then this switch is for the vent, and that keeps the moisture and gases down while you're using the Excel. And then kind of get a good angle. This is the shower curtain leading in. We got the diamond plate bottom floor for traction. And then in the shower, if it focuses, we got the shower. And yeah, I just have piece of paper. I just have the shower curtains on magnetic hooks up here, and it works really well. I can just move it real quick, and you go and out, and again. Very useful. Also, back behind this panel where you see that handle, that whole panel comes off, and that's directly to all your plumbing. So if you need to get to your water pump or anything like that, it's all back there. All right, leading into the back room. Same concept as the front bed or front couch. That pulls out, becomes a queen. They're stored under this. Lifts up. Your light switches are there. A little counter space up there. Full size mirror. Hard when you're tall. And coming over here, we got the other TV. And as you can tell, it looks mounted, but it looks like it's on a stand, but it is actually mounted and cannot move. So this is secure. Then looking back towards the hallway, we've got the closet and drawer area. So this first door pop open, and you got your hanging clothes. The right side's kind of for hanging pants or something shorter, and the left side's for shirts. And then down below, you got three deep drawers. They all have soft close. Never come open really when driving. And that's about it. And also you can come out this way, and there's an exit for down there.
Wait a second.
All right, just to show you how this TV is sitting there. It looks like it's just sitting there, but it is actually mounted to the wall. It's not gonna go anywhere. And then also another smoke detector back here with a plug.